Many of you, by a show of hands, have witnessed bullying firsthand? All right, now how many of you have actually done something about the situation? Oh, nice. Nice to see that. A problem that we have in this world is that sometimes we tend not to speak up about certain things, so some things are left unsaid. I'm going to be informing you on the short and long-term effects bullying has on people, and additionally, I will be explaining different ways we can prevent it. Awareness of bullying is important because many of us have either seen it firsthand, like I said, or you guys have been victims of it. I myself have wanted to spread awareness of this topic due to knowing a lot of people in my past, such as my friends or family that have been bullied themselves. And also, I have done lots of research and took note of it. Many people are often not fully aware of the bullying that takes place at school and on social media. Therefore, I will be informing you in hopes of creating awareness and possibly taking the first step in trying to prevent it. First, I will discuss the effects bullying has on people around the world. Then I will be discussing where it usually begins. And finally, I will be talking about different ways we can prevent it. I have just discussed the basics of my speech. Next, I will explain the effects of it. Bullying has become a tremendous problem that has taken the lives of many due to humiliation and loneliness. According to bullyingstatistics.org, on July 7, 2015, they stated over the past 12 months, an estimated 14% of students have considered suicide due to bullying, and 7% of those students have actually attempted it. Wow. Each bullying act has taken a tremendous toll on the victim. It has left them self-conscious and vulnerable. Due to bullying, many victims are afraid to socialize with others due to they're so traumatized by what has happened to them before. Another effect bullying has on a victim is the possibility of death. According to the CDC, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, they stated that suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people, resulting in about 4,400 deaths per year. So take a moment to think about that number, how crazy it is. Now that I have discussed the effects of bullying, I would secondly explain where it usually begins. Usually bullying begins at school and it continues on over the web. Insecurities and jealousy and insecurities are both common factors of bullying within one another. A study showed that adults who were bullies growing up, they admitted that these acts were mainly due to insecurities they had on themselves. Therefore, they would draw the attention away from themselves and apply it to someone else. Although bullying may begin at school, unfortunately, it can follow the victim home through the web. Many bullies often find it easier to taunt over the web due to being able to remain anonymous and also not really facing the consequences because you're anonymous, basically. Now that I have discussed where bullying usually begins, finally I will discuss different ways we can prevent bullying at home as a whole. Although bullying often begins either on the web or at school, parents and teachers can work together to take the first step in preventing it. First off, it all begins at home. So, like I said, if bullies see these type of things going on at home, amongst their parents, because they're saying stuff to each other, they will be accustomed to these acts and then bring it to school or on the web. Every parent and teacher should instruct their children that if they see something, they should say something. Parents and teachers don't often stress the importance of speaking up, therefore some things are left unsaid, and the victims are bullied on, so yeah. Now that I have discussed the different ways we can prevent bullying, let's wrap this speech up. A significant amount of people are not fully aware of how important it is to stop bullying. Therefore, I hope that this speech has provided you information and created awareness. Therefore, we take the first step in stopping it. As the suicide numbers continue to increase, I hope that as you listen to this speech, you're more aware and are ready to take a stand against it. And also, the CDC, the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, they indicated that an estimated 14.9% of high school students have been bullied in the past 12 months. And that's it.